Social, well, if you think about the world we live in today, we're linking people to work and each other in new and quite unexpected ways. And so the whole concept of social CRM has taken on a whole life of its own. Mobility, of course, we're all very familiar with the world we live in now, where information can be at our fingertips anywhere, anytime. And we're doing that through devices such as telephones, smartphones, tablets of varying descriptions, and even through working at home. And so mobility is an important design pillar to provide a social and working platform for CRM wherever we are. Cloud, of course, is very, very important as well, and Sage CRM has always been an internet-delivered type product through a browser, and we are spending increasingly on the cloud enablement of that as well. And finally, information, which we'll talk around a little on the whole reporting in the pillar third along there. This enhanced reporting to get more information and do more with the information that's available in your organization. So we'll talk a little more on each of these four and see how we've taken those nexus of forces and used it to inform the development. So let's have a look at mobility first of all. And as I mentioned, you know, the mobility trends, we are all surrounded these days by devices that let us work anywhere, anytime. The whole bring your own device movement very much at the forefront of the way businesses have their own employees consume and use information. Mobile, social, cloud experiences have changed the information gathering and aggregation businesses. In fact, by 2014, some 20% of sales organizations will consider the iPad or similar types of technologies the primary mobile platform for their field sales force. So to that end, we're recognizing that, and we've developed some discrete apps to add extra capability to our already mobile delivered strategy in terms of browser enablement. So we're delivering two new apps in this release, one for the iPad operating system and one for the Windows 8 platform, as well as full support for an iOS optimized user interface. So let's take a look at each of these, shall we? So first of all, on the left-hand side, it's the Sage CRM Sales Tracker. So this is a Windows 8 delivered app. It's driven by research with our stakeholders, and we're releasing a feature set here that allows you to store customer information on your device. You can retrieve that quickly and easily wherever you are from any location. You can have opportunity management where you can track opportunities right from the beginning to the end. You can have a watch list. Keep an eye on the customers that are important to you. You can search for customers by name from any area in the application, and very rich graphical views as well, as you can see on that screenshot there. And that's available on the Windows 8 platform, so we're leveraging some of the emerging technology that's coming out the door. And the idea is there you would have that system in the first instance synchronized to your locally installed CRM hub of information, or indeed if you're running in the cloud to pick it off from there as well, so that you've got something on device you can work with. On the right-hand side, this is the Sage CRM Sales Lite for iPhone. It gives you access to all your Sage CRM people and opportunity records, as well as recent communications, directly from the phone. You can also access a timeline-style snapshot of recently viewed opportunities, cases, and communications. And when you make a call or send an SMS to a Sage CRM person from your phone, the record is pushed up to Sage CRM and stored as a communication. You can also upload photographs you take on your phone to the Sage CRM system too. So taking advantage of all the native functionality in the product, including the mapping component on the iPhone, to help you better utilize the information you have with you on your device as you're out and about in the field. Looking at and thinking about some of those other nexus of forces or pillars of development, if you like, social CRM is a big, big thrust. Now, for those of you that have been following the Sage CRM story for a few years now, we've had the ability to link out to LinkedIn information through the Sage CRM interface, the ability to see who you're connected to, maybe the handle of people that are linked to you on CRM. And similarly for Twitter, the ability to hold the description or the handle, the name of the person you're dealing with, so that your CRM instance and the details you know of people also includes all the interactions that might be going on outside CRM in the Twitter sphere in my example there, so that you can keep a track and watch about what's being talked about out there from your known people, and then to capture that information out of the ethosphere and keep it in CRM for future references. Well, the Facebook integration is just another step on that road. So we're looking at the blurring of personal and business, and that large social graph really that's extended networks create, and that rich set of data that is available elsewhere that you could use and perhaps should track inside Sage CRM. So what we're doing here is really driving home the story that while CRM should be at the heart of every business, the reality is there is other information on other networks that are out there. And you need a way of linking that together to keep track of things and capturing any relevant information that you might have to let those social applications help provide an even richer source of information so that you can analyze and generate insights. So with the Facebook piece, CRM 7.2 allows you to view company and person's Facebook information directly from the company and person summary tabs. So whether you're a salesperson who wants a better insight into the person you're about to meet, whether you're a customer service agent who wants to get a better picture of the company you're resolving an issue for, the Sage CRM records themselves at the core of your business can be supplemented with Facebook data to give you an extra edge, a bit more information, to be more in touch with your customers. Now, in a similar vein, we've also taken another step towards collaboration. So again, we like CRM and we believe CRM should be the hub of every business, but there are times when you would want to have a collaboration with colleagues, either internally or through the larger connected network of business, such as you can chat online, share ideas, and that's termed business collaboration. So what we've done is we've used the Yammer product to embed that collaboration capability direct into Sage CRM. So it enables business to carry on an internal social network and collaboration tool so you can discover conversations, share ideas, collaborate in real time around things such as opportunities, leads, support cases, etc. So the idea is those communities can be formed for specific purposes, like maybe working on a particular sales deal, a particular lead, get all the right people invited into that social space to collaborate, share ideas, deal with the piece of business at hand, and then capture any relevant information back into CRM, but then just potentially dissolve that community for that period of time. So it's bringing that related content and people together wherever they are to create a great working environment, and then facilitating that through CRM, capturing the data on the way. So the sorts of things you can do are viewing and posting to your own feed within CRM, aggregating company-specific stories within Sage CRM, posting to a news feed, searching for information on a feed, inboxing other people on the team or even further beyond CRM, and a whole lot more. So it's bringing that collaboration to the hub of your CRM system. Now, we talked earlier around the pillars, the nexus of forces, and we talked about better business information. And one of those is very important to us, and that's the ability to, now that you've captured a lot of data in CRM, to be able to get to it, to use it well, to make it available for people in an easy-to-consume format. It's all about understanding and doing more with the business information you have to get your greatest impact and capitalize on that data. So as a direct result of your input through the Ideas Hub on the community and the voting of that, as well as results from the Sage CRM support teams around the world, we've done a few things here, including most notably, because of the Ideas Hub, cloning existing reports. So for many of you, you had a report that was about 80% of what you needed, but you just wanted to take that 80%, copy it, change it up a bit more, and then have another report that is equally as valuable. So the ability now in the product to clone reports is there. One of the challenges thrown to us recently has been as well, I don't want people maybe who have a grudge, perhaps people who are leaving an organization, to just export everything out through a report and take that data with them. So we've now throttled the ability of individual users to export information out en masse, just giving you better control and ownership of that rich asset that is your company's data. With the move to mobility and Sage CRM's ability to run across multiple browsers, we've adapted the way the charting works. Now, previously that would have been a Flash-enabled delivery. Flash, as I'm sure you know, doesn't work on various devices or has alternative approaches. So we've decided to do away with that and in support both of the agnostic browser and the multiple device delivery we now offer. We're generating all our charts in HTML5. So as it says there, Flash not required anymore. Part of this new work with the Fusion widgets charts as well has seen us deliver some new chart types and some more chart customization capability. So if you're in the business of wanting to make some good looking reports, I'd encourage you to take a look at the Fusion widgets library that has been shipped and have a look at the sorts of things you can do for customizations. Some user experience enhancements I'd like to make you aware of as well. One of the things that used to bug a lot of people, if you're out of the office for a day or two, maybe you hadn't logged into CRM, or even if you were logged into CRM but had a lot of notifications, oftentimes they'd stack up and they take a lot of the screen real estate in the product. Now you could always make them go away by dismissing them, but that wasn't ideal. So what we've done now is move the notifications to the top left area there. As you can see in my screenshot, you have a nice elegant icon that just reflects the number of active notifications. And you can expand that and see what's inside or hide them away again, unsnooze and dismiss like you always used to be. It's leading some of the evolution of the UI, the user interface, and how we are cleaning it up and making it more usable, and this is just the very beginning of a change you'll see in the overall product. On the right-hand side, for those of you who remember the old days of Sage CRM where we had our own browser back and forward buttons, which were in place to better manage the user experience, in other words, to make sure that people did go back to where they were previously versus using the top buttons. Well, now that we've removed the frame sets from the product, again, something we did in reflection of moving to multi-device and multi-browser installations, we don't have to have those embedded buttons anymore. Users can simply use the back and forward buttons in the browser that they would normally use with any other application. So ease of use is a big thing here, just reminding people that those buttons are now changing. And if you're a user of HTML help, or even if you're not, I'd encourage you to have a look at the help. We've redesigned the interface, make it easier to navigate around, to search, to find the things you need. And it's in reflection of, again, this move towards supporting multiple browsers, multiple devices, just making it generally easier to use the system.